let's do some more of my rapid fire hot takes, specifically about disability. Because again, these are things that I don't hear anybody saying. And I think it's important. So I'm going to say it. And I'm going to have to do this with very little context because otherwise, once I start talking, the video gets egregiously too long. So if I say something or bring up a point that you would like more context or information, let me know in the comments. I'll make a separate video. Let's start off strong with Disney, specifically the Disability Access Services Pass. It was recently changed to a stricter definition of who does or doesn't qualify. And a lot of people that did qualify now no longer do. And even though I'm disabled, and even though I once qualified and now I don't think Disney did anything objectively wrong by making a stricter definition. I mean, the park is still accessible. There's nothing barring anyone from going to the parks solely because of disability. I really don't think that Disney did anything that is objectively wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't feel wrong, but it's not objectively wrong. Number two, and kind of related to this, some people don't really want to listen to disabled voices or center the marginalized. What they really want is a progressive parent. Going back to Disney, a lot of people said that clearly there were no disabled people involved in the decision-making process of changing the rules on this DAS pass. Be honest, let's say that I was a part of that decision, or somebody else disabled who said, you know what, I see the reasoning, I see a need for these stricter rules, and it's fine. Would you be cool with that? Would you be cool, be honest, would you be cool with that and say, oh yes, see, they've consulted disabled people? Or are you thinking that no disabled person would actually make that decision that way? Because if that's the case, then it might just be that you want the answer you want to hear, and it's got nothing to do with disability. My next one, and a lot of people do not like me saying this, but it's got to be said. The statement that you should just believe a person who says they're disabled or believe what a person says about their disability, I think that's absurd. Absolutely absurd. Number one, the uncomfortable truth is that yes, people absolutely can, will, and do fake disabilities for a laundry list of reasons. But that's the uncomfortable truth, that people actually do that. It sucks. It's totally wrong, but there has to be ways to mitigate that. And besides that, just as a logical claim, it's absurd to believe something purely based on the person making the claim. This is logic 101. We don't discredit an argument because of the person making the claim, or at least you shouldn't. People do it, but you're not supposed to. And in the same way, you should not believe a claim solely because of the person making the claim. Believe things that are true, that have supporting verifiable evidence, and it will stand up to scrutiny no matter who says it. Let me know in the comments if you would like any more context to any of these points. And let me know if you want to hear some more of my hot takes, because I've got a list going and that list is long.